Good morning, good evening, good afternoon to all those that may energetically tune into this reading. Right now, I'm burning some sage. My name is MARTU LAMAR Moore, um, owner of BITTE Radio, the Frequency. This is Empathic 1111 Movement with your boy MARTU. Right now, we're gonna sage the cards. You know, it's weird. It's been a weird 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? But I really feel like, you know, it's like Source has really been, working with me, clearing my energy field, um, helping me to pay attention to things that need to be paid attention to. Now, for those of you that are new to my channel, I don't really do readings for love, okay? I do readings to help you along your spiritual journey and along your spiritual path, okay? Now, if it just so happens to where, Spirit wants me to talk about something that you're dealing with in love, then I release that. If not, I'm more focused on you healing and receiving your healing. Okay, so I'm going to hit this 3 times. We're going to clear the energy of your mind. We're going to clear the energy of your heart. Okay, we're going to clear the energy of your soul. All right, as I hit this, each time I want you to breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Breathe in through your nose, breathe out through your mouth. 1. 2. 3. It's very essential that you buy you some white candles. White candles are good to purify and to stabilize your home, to clear out negative energy, any dark spell work, any to help clear your intuition, and for protection. And you should let those candles burn all the way out. Okay, no matter what, you should let them burn all the way out. If you have to leave the house, you should blow them out. But then when you return, relight them so they can finish the process. 2 weeks ago, I ended up getting 2 new decks. I have the Divine Feminine Oracle and I have the Isis Oracle deck. Just this week, Spirit been dealing with me about crystals. I got this pyramid crystal that deals with healing. This right here deals with healing and purifying of your house. Okay. Got it on Amazon. And I was before I ordered, I was very attracted to it because of the fact of, the healing properties. I need these things in my own home. So I'm always asking that you get these for your own home as well. This is for healing. Okay, this is a crystal. Matter of fact, hold on while we're live. Hold on just a second, because I don't want to lead you in the wrong direction of things. Let's see. While we do this live, we're doing this live, so see, what did they put in this little envelope here? Is that the one I have? Haha, has everything I need right here. Okay, now it said we're going to talk about these three crystals right now. These six crystals. What's inside? They say it's what's on the inside that counts, which is why all our organite are made with the highest quality exotic crystals, gems, precious stones. It's not really telling me. Um, pre, uh, the highest quality of precious metal, fiberglass, resin, and copper Tesla coils, which is, the Tesla coil pieces are at the very tip of these wands. Okay. This one in particular, this one that I have bought, this helps with EMF radiation. It says EMF radiation is said to not only affect the quality of our thoughts, but possibly the most important organ of the human body, the heart, which generates a powerful electromagnetic field that's 60 times greater than the brain. Heart disease is the #1 cause of mortality in the United States and Canada. The heart is a very electrically dynamic organ. Heart disease includes many causes. These range from vascular disease, electronical conduction defects, and many others. Magnetic fields have been found to significantly affect cardiac function, in addition to effects on a myriad of other body symptoms and problems. But these are basically crystals that help promote your energy. Like this one, this is black obsidian. Okay, I know this is a tiger's eye. You know what I'm saying? Especially when someone has a mean look, mean eye to you. Okay, this is an amethyst. Helps promote love. You know what I'm saying? Healing properties. I have to understand what this one is and really what this is, but I do know this particular one helps with clearing, with your energy, protecting your energy, and not only that, it gives you high intuition. Okay, so this is the Aries series. If you're an Aries, I'm an Aries. Okay, in my zodiac chart, I have exactly all zodiacs in my chart. So I am what they call a true borderline Aries. Um, my intuition is very high. My intuition, it's like stepping into high priestess at full, you know what I'm saying, at full capacity. Okay. So, cycle clearing out. That's what I'm getting from spirit. Cycles are closing out, and I think these cycles are closing out on the healing or whatever it is that you're going through. So we're gonna go with the healing cards, and these healing cards. This is healing grief on card deck 55 practices to finding peace. Okay, by David Kessler. These are very fundamental cards that will help you understand your healing process and also help you understand the grieving process, because it's okay to grieve, because grieving plays a part of healing. Okay. um, it is not, you always hear people say you cry too much, or you always to yourself too much. It's always good to be by yourself sometime, because people are not going to understand your healing process better than you. All right. So this half of this title is the Chariot, the Chariot energy. So we're talking about the Chariot card. Okay. Being able to balance out your yin and yang, being able to balance out the light and the dark, because there has to be a balance. You cannot have too much dark in your system. You cannot, I mean, just because you're in the light doesn't mean, you don't have to face the dark. You got to be able to balance. The more light that you usher into yourself, the more darkness comes towards you as well. Okay. So you have to understand the healing process goes both ways. Okay. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and start this reading. All right. And we start off with healing. And it says, honor your grief today. Others may minimize it or want you to have a different feeling. Don't look to others to understand it. Only you know the magnitude of your loss. So sometimes it's good for you to just take a moment to yourself. A lot of people are not understanding why you're so, you know, separated from them. People are not understanding why you don't want to talk about certain situations, because it doesn't really matter if you talk about it or not. Everybody has an opinion. Okay. And you know the saying is, everybody has an opinion, just like everybody has an asshole. And it's weird, not everybody can give you the true advice that you truly need, other than spirit. Spirit is the only one that can give you the true understanding on what you are healing from. Spirit is the only one that can actually give you the answers to what's going on with you. Your response to loss. Okay. God or your higher power can heal a broken heart. Just offer all the pieces. Allow feelings that come up today their time to heal. Allow feelings that come up today, it's their time to heal. So whatever it is, whatever the process is of healing that you're going through, whatever is going through your heart space at this time, Aries, let it come up, deal with it, give it to spirit, let spirit alchemize the energy. Okay. And as the energy alchemizes, let the healing process, you know what I'm saying, flourish. Just let it happen. Okay. Because just letting the healing just happen is basically you're letting spirit know that, okay, this is my job now. Okay. Instead of you trying to take care of it, spirit is taking care of it. Okay. We can be hard on ourselves and grief. Today, I will be gentle with myself. So sometimes we take things a little bit too hard, because even though we know we in the right, the right mind, the right space, you know what I'm saying, we still looking at certain situations as if uh, it's our fault. You know, if it wasn't for me, this wouldn't have happened. No, don't even go through that. You know what I'm saying? Today, be gentle on yourself. You know what I'm saying? Be gentle with yourself the rest of the week. Quit beating yourself up over certain situations and just let spirit flow with you. Understanding grief. In grief, we must release the role of victim. We will survive and live our life fully to honor our loved one. So this could pertain to uh, a loved one, a significant other, this, that, and the other. It says in grief, we must use the role of victim. You can't live your life as a victim every day, every week, every month, every year. I mean, every 6 months, every year, every 5 years in the same space. Okay. We must come to a place of understanding who we are, and what we're about to come by releasing certain roles of victim mentality, like woe is me, I can't get over the hump. You know what I'm saying? You got to stop that. You know what I'm saying? Stop being a victim. You are a victor. Okay, learn how to clear your energy, let it go. Okay, last but not least, it says a broken heart is also an open heart. Your vulnerability is also your strength. Do not run from your openness. So some of us have had recently a broken heart, okay? And some of us, now the broken heart is also an open heart. So your heart chakra is open, okay? Allow yourself to be vulnerable. Allow yourself to be at peace being vulnerable. But at the same time, learn how to protect your heart and learn how to let your vulnerability flow. For your vulnerability is really your strength that is holding you up. That's why you ain't gone yet. Okay? All right. All right. We're gonna set these to the side here. Um, we're gonna check Aries energy. That's what we're gonna do. Because a lot of times we may feel like we in a certain spot, a certain space, but deep down, uh, we feel kind of shitty. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. You know what I mean? Sometimes we feel shitty, Aries, and it's nothing. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, you're supposed to embrace your feelings. You're supposed to embrace your energy, even if your energy is a little fucked up. You're supposed to embrace it, feel it all the way out, and then release it. Okay. That is not an easy process, especially on this self-love journey. You got to be able to embrace your own energy, your own inner peace, your own inner self, so that you can be one, you can be whole. You know what I mean? You deserve to be whole. We all deserve to be whole. Okay. Now, you don't necessarily have to be an Aries. You can have Aries in your chart. Okay. Um, oh wow, that's funny. I got the number 4 on my jersey. Number 4 really stood for the fire, but some of you Aries are really on your life path number 4. Okay, it's ironic. Now that is very ironic. And if you are a new tarot reader, there's certain things that are going to stand out to you, because that's part of the message that spirit wants you to release to you, whoever is listening to your zodiac or your reading. Okay, Aries, we are gonna tap into your energy, see what your energy is like, and then we're gonna go through certain ones to see what is it that you are mainly focusing on. Okay, so let's see what Spirit is bringing to the table here. We have financial and material changes. So you're making a lot of decisions, Aries. Financial and material changes are going on. You're balancing your chakras, because I'm also looking at the colors here, you know, from the root chakra all the way up to the crown. So maybe you need to do your mantras, you know, in meditation. You know what I'm saying? Number 5 stands for change. Okay. So there's some major changes getting ready to happen. Emotional withdrawal, taking the time out to meditate, to be by yourself, to be in solitude, to be next to or in water, grounding yourself, okay, being at peace with oneself, okay. Recognition and reward. Spirit is really recognizing the fact that you're dealing with yourself in self-love. You're closing out chapters in your life that are very important. Spirit is getting ready to reward you for a lot of the cycles that you have, you know, went through, dealt with. You know what I'm saying? You're learning mountains. You know what I'm saying? You're on a firm foundation. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you know, you learning how to clear energy. It looks like a medallion, an energy medallion around this individual's neck. The number 3 really stands for the Trinity of unity with Spirit, Son, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Um, being enlightened, you know what I'm saying? Your intuition is being enlightened more and more as you begin to clear out these different cycles. But you're being recognized by the spirit realm that you're elevating. Okay. Choose wisely. And it's, you know, you might be sitting, meditating. Okay. Before I show you this card, the number 7 really means something, because you're in meditation and you know, you want to move forward, but you got to make the right decision. And from the looks of it, the moving forward, okay, look at the different positions of the hands, okay, moving forward. And it looks like Spirit is really showing you the direction of which way to go, because the birds are moving in the direction going straight forward. Don't go to the left, don't go to the right, but move forward. You know what I'm saying? And they're telling you this through your meditation. Okay. The waiting game, number 2. So you're patiently waiting for a particular opportunity, a particular movement. The waiting game. Sometimes Spirit will halt some things just for you to be patient. You know, I went through a situation earlier this week that really, you know, I didn't understand anything until I got out of meditation. And when I got out of meditation, Spirit said, "Did you learn your lesson?" Sometimes Spirit, sometimes Spirit will cause you to go through a chain of events in a day, and then later on ask you, did you learn your lesson? Okay. Because it plays a part of the waiting game. Under the deck is your intuition is popping, Aries. Number 2, opening the door to enlightenment. If you look on this person's neck, the mask is off. Not only is the mask off, but they have an anuk. An anuk is the object of life. Okay, and I almost end up getting one when I bought the singing bowl and the two new tarot decks. But you're highly intuitive. You're in your intuition. Your intuition is growing stronger and stronger, and you see clearly now. Okay. All right. Spirit says you want me to use the Akashic Tarot. Purpose. Are you purpose driven? When I look at the Chariot card in my mind, I'm not only looking at the balance of the yin and yang, I'm looking at the fact that the Chariot card really represents forward movement. Okay, so you're moving forward. Sometimes moving forward is the best thing that you can do. Okay, no matter what situation it is, moving forward. Okay, I guess Spirit want me to take these two cards out because they're clinging. So we're going to take those two cards out, set them right here as we continue to shuffle. All right, Spirit, wherever they are. Notice that I do everything in fives, okay? If you haven't noticed that when I'm dealing with tarot, I always pick cards and, pull cards in fives, because five always relates to change, okay? All right. We're going to start with these two cards first. Oh, the Three of Keys in the Akashic Tarot, the chess game. So you realize you're a chess master of life, okay? This ain't checkers, this is chess, okay? In chess, you got to strategically make moves according to not just how you feel, but on the outlook of what everything is moving. You got to pay attention to the board at all times, okay? Some of you, this is the Oracle of Delphi. And it looks like there is a hermit and an oracle, okay? What is an oracle? An oracle is a man or woman that has a very high intuitive gift of knowing, of just knowing or seeing, okay? And they speak what they see, okay? And they write what they see, okay? And 9 times out of 10, what they see and what they write comes to pass, okay? So, in the stage of manifestation, your mind's eye is already giving you what you're supposed to have, okay? Your intuition is on point. That's dealing with the intuition, okay? Next card. Caught in the ruins. We're gonna read this card. This is Caught in the Ruins. We're gonna read this from the book. Please bear with me. Page 84. All right. All right. Caught in the ruins. In the ruins is medieval castle. In the ruins is a medieval castle. There's an old prison. The bars are still intact, but there is no roof over the room, and vines grow over the stones. A man and woman are inside, seated on old stools. A beautiful green forest grows to the left, while the castle ruins extend to the right. This card shows a dark or difficult situation that seems to have you trapped. It could be a hurtful, empty relationship, or unhappy or stillifying job, a behavioral, a behavioral act, actual addiction, or even a negative sabotaging belief system. It has held you captive for some time. It may have even begun in some past life, but there is a way out, as there always has been. It just takes some effort and determination on your part. Even if these limiting situations and actions are strong, they are self imposed. The courage and strength required to change lies within you. You must change each faulty belief and every sabotaging choice as they happen. If you do nothing, you'll perpetuate your attachment to this dark situation. Like the crumbling castle, negative choices could change for a long time to come. Don't let the ruins of your past ruin your future. You have the power to climb out now. So whatever situation you're in, you you already know what you need to do and how you need to do it, but you're self-imposing something upon yourself that you really don't need to have self-imposed. You know what I'm saying? It could be a relationship, it could be yourself, it could be you not wanting to move in the direction that is needed to to move in because of lack of this, lack of that. You know what I'm saying? An example of a lack, maybe lack of finances. You don't want to just leave your job because you know what I'm saying, you gotta live. And honestly, you do. You gotta live. But sometimes, and I'm dealing with this myself, sometimes you just have to take a leap of faith. Okay. And that's important. Being able to take a leap of faith is very important. The scribe. And what does the scribe do? Not only does the scribe is a person that writes down current events, but not only write down events. A scribe is is a student of whatever it is. Could be the Bible. It could be um, thing. A scribe actually writes down a lot of information, looks up information. Um, a scribe is a person that's kind of like a book writer. You know what I'm saying? Being able to take it a step further within themselves, their intuition is even popping even more. You know, intuitive scribes, they write information down and then all of a sudden it actually comes to pass. Okay, they're kind of like the lawmakers in the spirit. Okay, next card, wishes fulfilled, 5 of keys. Look at this. Now whatever you is holding on to, Aries, you need to be able to take it up a notch because the wishes of fulfillment are here. Okay. This is a part of your Akashic life. These cards right here are telling you This is your Akashic life, the wishes of fulfillment. You're right at the edge of it. Okay, that's why you have the waiting game here. Choose wisely, and you're being recognized. Okay, and because of all your hard work and dedication to yourself, this is what's getting ready to happen. You kind of see in the background, you know, in the room, you plentiful, you got everything you need. Looks like you in the hillside, the countryside, and you are actually being blessed. Okay. All right. Bottom of the deck, we have clearing the way, clearing the path. This looks like a new home. I ain't gonna lie, this looked like something I've been dreaming about myself. Okay. Clearing the path. It seems like, Aries, you're getting ready to go into a new direction in life. Like you're getting ready to move into a new home where you could possibly be close to nature. The woman is wearing a blue dress, so it looks like you're intuitively guided to this place, but at the same time, spirit is helping clear the way, clear the path, okay, in your life, because there's certain obstacles that need to be eradicated away from your spirit. You know what I mean? Okay. All right. So far, so good. All right, spirit. All right. One more set of cards. No. 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 Looking at Isis. Oh, matter of fact, excuse me, y'all. I'm very orderly fashioned, if you noticed with my cards. This is the Isis Oracle. This also deals with your past life, kind of like the Akasha records, but a little bit different. You know, you're gonna find your purpose when it comes to the Isis Oracle, what you're dealing with and what you're becoming, Aries, because it's very important that whatever spirit is releasing onto you, it is yours because you've done the work. You're doing the work. You're leading the way. If you got Aries in your chart, you're leading the way. Okay, you're leading the way. Okay, and there's a lot of people are not liking the way you are actually moving right now because you're probably not speaking enough. You're not talking enough. You're not answering calls enough. You're not answering texts enough. It's like, okay. Everybody like, okay, he or she don't want to be bothered. That is correct. And let me say this. Take each reading as an intuitive exercise. I might have said something that you are dealing with. Take that, run with it. Okay? This is an intuitive exercise. That's all tarot reading is an intuitive exercise giving you a message from spirit that you need. Okay? Pillar of light. Descent of the star of Isis. The pillar. You're the stronghold, the pillar of light. You're nothing but light. And if you look at the top of the individual's head, you are being illuminated by spirit. Okay? People see your beauty. People see how you move. People see how you act, how you perceive. You know, people listen to your knowledge. Okay? Spirit descends upon your head to give a message to another individual at one particular time or another. And you know as God because when those people that you come into contact, a lot of times them people cry right in front of you. You know what I'm saying? They're having a hard time, you know what I'm saying, with a certain situation. That's happened to me about a couple months ago. Okay. The man came in, he was telling me about his wife and being in the hospital. He started to cry. I just told him, give me your hand. And he gave me his hand and I prayed for him. I say about a week and a half after that, his wife was recovering from a sickness. I don't know if it was the coronavirus or not, but he came back and he actually said thank you for that prayer, because that prayer helped my wife heal. And so being a light bearer, Aries, it's not just that you all that and some of the bag of chips. Is that being a light bearer, people can come to you for information, for prayer, you know what I'm saying, for you to lift them up. You know what I mean? Divine sisterhood, community of the spirit, sisters and brothers of the light. So this is speaking about your ancestors, Archangel Michael, all the other archangels, okay, your spirit team, your ancestors, those that have already switched over to the other side, but still have a contract to protect and move you in the right direction. Okay, you're one with your ancestors, you're one with the spirit, you're one with God, you're one with Christ, Mother Mary. You know what I'm saying? This is letting you know that whatever it is, your spirit team is on point. They is actually gangster. Okay. Wow. Chariot of Ascension. And it's just so funny that you're in, the chariot, you're moving. Okay. Chariot of Ascension. You are ascending. Okay. It also says spiritual work of the higher initiate. Some of you are probably doing, tarot just like me, becoming more interested in helping people overcome. Not only that, raising the vibration of the earth, being spiritual, being one with nature. Okay. The chariot is basically doing all the clearing, moving at a fast pace, moving forward. Okay. But you are ascending. Okay. Power over 7 scorpions. Power to conjure lower vibrational forces. Mm. Mm. We're going to read this from the book, okay? Let's see, the power of 7 scorpions. Hold on here. Really? Power, okay. 125. Let's go to 125 here. All right. All right. Power of 7 scorpions. Power to conjure lower vibrational forces. You are being initiated into the magic of conjuring, to have power to affect lower vibrational forces through your own will and spoken word. You are guided to use these powerful This powerful gift with compassion and discernment, with mercy and non-judgment. You can then manage any toxicity in your life swiftly and with great effect. And it continues, the Lady Isis teaches the art of conjuring, of being able to use will and word to gain dominion over lower vibrational energies. We must be careful to use this gift with compassion, respect, and love. Using words with care and firmness will bring great healing into your life. You are guided to become aware of the power of your words and to realize that they are becoming very effective as a healing instrument. The lady was able to cause the poison of 7 scorpions to yield to her healing intent by naming them and dominating their poison. She did so out of compassion to save the life of a young boy. In this story lies the mystery of her conjuring art that is awakening in you. To name the poison requires careful and clear assessment. If you if you judge or resist really knowing it, you are unlikely to be able to accurately name and therefore gain power over the poison. If you stay curious, uh, detached, and compassionate, your perception and ability to yield the power that comes with the ability to accurately name something will increase. The poison may be jealousy, resentment, fear, or guilt. It may be blame or shame, anger or possessiveness born of abandonment or rejection in the past. It may be a poison that is sourced from within your own self or injected into your system from another. It could be an actual phrase or insult, a cruel childhood nickname or taunt, even said in humor, but that wounded the open body soul at the time. It might be a, a cultural poison, such as the sickness evidence in our culture images of the feminine body that lead to distorted perceptions of ideal body image, hatred of our bodies, and disordered eating. The poison might be your own fear of success or failure. It might quite simply be the ego in a dramatic, endless spiral of suffering from which there appears to be no respite. Isis can help you heal and grow more powerful than any poison in your system or relationship or any toxic environment by helping you name it, take ownership of the situation, and make any inner change necessary so that you can either effect transformation of the situation or are transported from it by your changing vibration, which then draws a different circumstance or aligned with your frequency. Conjuring and domination in this art do not occur by force. For in forcing against something, we are giving power through our resistance. The power to conjure in the healing mysteries of Lady Isis comes in compassionate realization of the truth. This oracle comes as bearer of promising tidings. If you have been trying to heal an issue, you will become whole. You will gain wisdom and successfully integrate the spiritual lesson of your experience. Do not give up if you are trying to understand a situation or even your life itself and what it means or why it happened. This oracle guides you to ask for assistance from those beings that love you unconditionally and to trust that the insight and peace of mind, the freedom from the past that you seek is coming to you, and you will feel empowered and capable of bringing about your own healing through clearly understanding the issue for you, speaking your truth about it. Your truth will be whatever is in your heart. It might be any number of simple expressions, such as the love in me is greater than this pain, or the love of the Lady Isis heals and absorbs this poison now, returning it to me as unconditional love. So, oh, we have one more card, two more actually to pull. All right. So, yeah, you have power, Aries. Just to let you know, the dark mysteries enter the chamber of the dark goddess. You know, I said earlier that we're supposed to not just deal with our light, we're also supposed to deal with our dark. The more light you have, the more darkness comes to you. So you got to learn how to alchemize the energies of your life by also embracing the dark parts of yourself. 9 times out of 10, dealing with those dark parts of yourself, you got to take that into meditation. And as you go into meditation, you'll be able to see the very things that are dark in your life, and you dealing with that dark, learning how to balance everything out is going to help you in your healing. Okay. Last but not least, Eye of Horus, awakening divine perception. Being able to see things differently through a different lens. Okay. And be able to speak the wisdom of what you see. You know what I'm saying? During different events, different ways of life, the different ways of doing things. You're being able to see things at a higher level, a higher perception. Okay. And you're awakening, Aries, into this divine light of knowing. Okay. And that's very important. So this is what, Aries, what we are dealing with when it comes to our energy and what we are focusing on. I really do believe that we're really in this wave, this energy wave of change. The Chariot card really stands out the most, and it's really guiding us into a new phase, okay, of doing things and being able to usher us into our abundance. Okay. So Aries, take the time out. If you missed anything, go back, listen to this reading, and really intuitively pick up what's being said. All right. I hope you got the message, and I hope that through your own intuition, you'll be able to heal the very things that you need to heal, so that you can make this lifetime a better lifetime than your past life. All right. Until then, love and light. Love you. Peace.